nos invités.
And extend a very warm welcome to you all.
Notre école compte beaucoup sur vous.
Our school heavily relies on your assistance to make progress,
pour son développement.
to develop itself to its full capacity.
UNICEF often conducts field trips several times throughout the year for board members and major donors in order for us to better understand the kind of work that's happening in the field, to get to know firsthand some of the people who work for UNICEF on the ground around the world.
We help them with their schooling, providing them with an education. We provide them with health care to make sure they have access to medicines and basic health care services. And we provide them opportunities to have a great childhood.
UNICEF is best at helping a country become sustainable by partnering with various NGOs. But most important is that the government is on the same track as UNICEF is.
Senegal, a beautiful country with very hospitable people, with gorgeous attire on all the women and children that we met with in the villages. Juxtapose that against the fact that rape, children begging in the streets, household slavery are a way of life.
We went to visit a school that had 50 students between the ages of 5 and 15 crammed into a tiny, virtually windowless room where there was no education provided, there were no real teachers, there was no access to food, healthcare, anything. These were basically street children that go out to beg every day, 3 times a day, to get the food that they need to survive. And UNICEF is here to try to improve their situation and provide them with real classrooms, real teachers, and a real education.
There's incredible people in this country that are really trying to do incredible things. However, there are forces that are creating very dangerous situations for children. Some are cultural, some are economic, but the things that they need to learn is that the most important thing is education, empowerment, and knowledge.
We visited a village where we were given the local, rural version of a PowerPoint presentation. These pieces of paper detailed the 10-year plan the village had for its future. Their PowerPoint included building an infirmary and a high school. Those were their dreams, and it was their plan to fulfill them.
It was a lovely demonstration by 5 of the leaders of that committee in that village. All the women had special little programs they showed us. All the children gathered. There was pride. There was effective change taking place, and all of us were deeply moved.
When you think of how little these children have as compared to our children, it's so moving to see how thrilled and proud they are to have UNICEF visit their school and see their work and accomplishments.
It's the impact over time and people understanding what they can do to help. What they need to do is communicate and send the message that we all have to be aware, number one, of what's happening, and B, that each of us can have impact and that we can create change, each one of us as individuals.